I'm not sure how the horse doesn't get distracted because I will just be giggling and laughing. It's just so fun. Here, Nicole Smith here. Welcome to my Boundless Life. Today I'm going to talk about what horseback riding means to me and to my fitness and to my state of mind. If I think about all the layers that contribute to horseback riding being so fun for me and so positive and therapeutic, I could probably talk for 4 hours straight, and I know you wouldn't be interested in hearing that. So I'm going to try and just talk about a little bit of everything at the start, and I'll break it up into smaller points when I do other videos in the future. This all started because one of my very good friends, she has a horse, and so just out of curiosity, I went to where she boards her horse and where she rides with her just for, a visit, something to do on a Saturday. And I just fell in love with the environment. I fell in love with everything, the sights, the sounds, the smells, the ride up there, everything. I was like, oh my gosh, this is wonderful. I have to incorporate in this into my life. And I'd also read all these things about how therapeutic horseback riding was for, children with autism and, people with cancer and all these different things. And I thought, what an amazing thing that I could add to my life that would be healing and beneficial and fun and everything. It has not let me down. It has exceeded my expectations of what I thought this type of experience was going to be for me. I started off, just walking and learning how to tack the horse and very, very simple things. But I didn't know that I was going to learn all these things about the horse, all these things about how to keep horses well, how to read their body language, how to just all these things. And then because I'm a person who likes to like everything fast, it was so good for me to know like I had to drive 40 minutes out to the farm, and I have to make peace with that drive in both directions because it's part of the process. So I started, putting the windows down, putting the sunroof open, getting all this good air, and trying to look around as I'm driving and see, what am I driving through that I might miss if I'm too keen on getting to the farm. Trying to, as best I can, because I am always going to be that person who wants to rush somewhere, but trying to incorporate the drive as part of the experience. Then there's just the temperaments of the horses themselves, stallions, and I put my hands like this because there's stables on both sides, and then I tack my horse in the middle, and there's all these personalities of these horses. And then the horses that I've had the opportunity to ride, I've mostly ridden Trinket, who I have pictures of, and I've ridden also oh, I forget his name. That's so horrible. He's my learner horse, my starter horse. Oh, my brain is so bad. Anyways, so these two horses I've ridden in particular, and you just fall in love with them. And what's been extremely special about this for me is that it seems as though these horses know when I'm not at 100%, and then they're extra gentle with me. It's crazy. I don't know how they know that I'm having a bad day, whether it's health-wise or, something like just a rough day as far as my mood or something. And the horses just know to be kind and gentle to me, and that always amazes me. I also like being a beginner, and most of the rest of my life are just areas that feel pretty confident in, right? And I had to learn to be comfortable with the horses. I had to learn how to get up on the horse, how to get off, how to, know when they're gonna stop and take a poop, how to know when they're just about to like take off on me, like I have to be in control, how to keep them working because they want to be lazy and I'm trying to get them to work. All these aspects of my time with them that has just been so amazing. And then now that I'm more confident, I do things like trotting, which I'm pretty confident in, and actually posting in a trot. Horse people will know. Otherwise, it's not really that relevant. And then now I am learning cantering, and I have to say, or even right now, just talking about it, cantering to me is like being on the roller coaster. You know, well, I can't speak for everybody else, but when I'm on a roller coaster, I am like cheesing the whole time. I can't stop laughing and smiling, and that's exactly the experience I have on the horse. It's amazing to have this communication with this animal where I don't have to think about it anymore. If I want the horse to go left or right, I can do it pretty just roughly, left or right. But I also train to try and do it very in a structured way, in a English riding way. I don't know the way to describe it, but there's ways to do things where you make it look really effortless, and where it's really your mind and then some technique and then your body. It's so cool. It's like yoga or ballet or something with the horse. It's awesome. As you can see, horseback riding has become so special to me and so positive, and it's funny because if I go to riding and I'm in not a great place for whatever reason, there's two things that can come out of it. One, I can have a really calm, quiet, restful lesson, and I leave with my mind and my heart just feeling peaceful and cool. And I love that. But then there's other times where riding kind of creeps up and surprises me, where I'll go there and I'm like, oh, I'm a little tired or whatever it is. And then we'll try something that I've never tried before, and it will be so fun, like the cantering that I'm doing right now. I hope I never lose my love of cantering. I train at North Fork Equestrian. I don't know why I have a hard time saying that. I just never can say that really quickly. North Fork Equestrian, with Cindy. And I don't think I've ever told Cindy this, but I think of coming out to the farm, like going to the ashram and hanging out with a yogi or something. She's just such a positive spirit and so encouraging and just a loving person and so much heart, and she just makes it so fun. And if it's not fun, at least it's like really peaceful and soul enriching. I hate to use words like that because it sounds so corny, but you know what I mean. Cindy just always knows how to make my riding lessons fun. It's just an amazing experience, and I'm so thankful for that. Bigger picture, bigger picture. The things that I do, like fitness, like riding, like meditation, like yoga, are all towards keeping my head on straight, keeping me sane, so that there's enough balance in my life that I want to do my health stuff, get that stuff over with so I can get to the fun stuff. And riding rounds out the fun stuff, the other part of my life, the balance, so well. I couldn't even imagine how much I was going to love it. Thank you for spending some time with me today and watching this video. If you like it, please subscribe. The button should either be up here if you're on a PC or down here if you're on a Mac. I could be wrong. This is just an assumption because most people point up and mine is below. So I don't know. You do whatever your computer tells you to do. And if you have a Gmail account, it literally is as easy as pressing the subscribe button, and that's it. And I think after you do that, what will happen is every time I do a vlog, which will be no more than twice a week, you'll get an email with the video.